So a clam bake.
A clam bake.
It's called a clam bake, but someone really smart in the audience informed me that actually in the East Coast they do it over an open fire, which is why it's a bake.
Yes.
But you're actually going to be doing like a boil.
We're doing a little bit more civilized in your kitchen.
You're doing it in your kitchen.
Boil.
Okay.
More like a simmer.
Yeah.
And this is more like a date night. This is like sit down with your wife, pull up to the bar, have some champagne, and maybe make out.
I like it. Maybe make out?
Eat some clams and make out.
Okay.
Does that sound like a fun date?
Right, yeah, I think so.
That's the kind of text message I'd send my wife. Hey, baby, what's up?
She's a lucky lady. Okay, so while this is all simmering, we have plenty of time, right? And is it fairly easy?
This is the beauty of it. It's everything's easy when it's cooking. It's just heat and time. This would only take start to finish maybe 7 minutes, right? Okay. So what we're going to start with, I've done some mise en place, I've done some prep. Yeah. So we're going to start with a copper pot. You could do a Dutch oven, you could do something like that, but you want something with a lid. Okay. Where we're going to start is we have some leeks and some garlic. Very hot, by the way. Very hot. I always cook with shallots. Everyone knows that. Yeah. So double down on the onion. That's okay, isn't it? Yeah, that's fine. Give it a stir. What are the ingredients you see in front of you, Tracy? I see some, is it chorizo sausage? Chorizo sausage. Love it. I see potatoes here. Yeah, so what I did is I just cut the potatoes. I got the mini reds, cut them in quarters because you want them small enough so they should only take about 6 to 7 minutes to cook, right? Good tip. Good tip. So
but
get
you're
those
saving
in early.
That till later, aren't you?
That's going to go in just at the end.
Because that's already, I mean, the chorizo sausage is ready to go. I could eat it right now like that. That's all, oh yeah, you can eat it right there. But that's flavor country right there. Absolutely. You know what I mean? I want to move to that country, let me tell you. I want to become the mayor. Now we have corn. Sweet corn just coming into season. Yes. Throw it in. You want it in? Let's go. All right. So you didn't use corn on the can in a can. No. You went and you got your corn. Did you grill your corn first? No, because we've got time, right? And the starch is actually going to help thicken the stock because I'm doing a very, very simple stock today. Okay. So here's the deal. I'm going to do my job. Yeah, you do your job. You understand what's going on there. Salt, a little bit of salt. Now, little neck clams. Everyone's familiar with these. You see them at the grocery store. They're everywhere. The teeny tiny little things. There's a secret. Okay. You got to wash them. Okay. Because they have dirt inside them. You got to put some salt water in with the put some salt with the water when you wash them. When you're done washing them, wash them again. Oh, really? And then when you're done the second time, guess what? Wash them again. Yes, please. They're dirty little suckers. And just because, we can be angry chefs if things go wrong, guess what we're going to do one more time? We're going to wash them again. If you want to make out later, you better get the dirt out of the clam. You do not want dirt in your teeth. No, because that might break up the making out. Yeah. So these have been washed 5 times, believe it or not. And just another tip, I know it sounds really silly, but wash them again? Well, you could. Okay. Depends how much you want to make out, I guess. I don't know. So you get your clams in, right? But always pick up from the bottom because if there's any little water at the bottom, that's where the dirt's going to hide. It's kind of like finding gold, but it's not gold. It's anti-makeout stuff. So put that in, right? Chorizo can go in. Okay. And you're putting them in, shells and all. That's the way they go. Yeah, they go like that. Okay. Some of your finest white wine. Don't use too much because you need some for your date. That's right. Maybe a cup. Just a little bit. Right. Now, all those flavors are just going to melt together. But we have one more secret ingredient just before we put the lid on. All right. Seaweed. Oh, is that what that is? Because, well, when you do a classic clam bake, you dig a hole in the sand and you get the seaweed in there and you cover it up, and the seaweed is the moisture that makes everything steam. It makes it delicious. So why not bring that tradition into the kitchen? That flavor. You find this at the health food store. It's great stuff. It's great for you. And it's got a nice texture to it too. I never pictured seaweed being that deep burgundy color. This is dulse, right? So this is indigenous to Canada. Okay. And it's pretty fancy. You can have some, yeah. Give that a go. Try it. Look at that. It's all right. It tastes like a really good for you fruit roll up. It does, actually. See, there you go. I mean, you can definitely tell. Your fish would like it. You might want to have some gum with you later on the date. How about that? All right. Here we go. So we cover this up. We boil this for 7, 8 minutes. You can toss it around. You can finish with a bit of seasoning, a little bit of coriander if you wish. Give it a shake, and then you, there it is, right? And that's the beauty of it. It's that simple. It's easy to go. Everything's in there. Yeah, the shell's all open. Tear me off some coriander. If the shells don't open. Do we have to do the coriander? No, you don't want coriander? Just put a little bit. On my side. Just put a bit on your side. On my side. I like coriander. I know you do. We always fight about this. That's okay. No coriander. I'd put this at the bar. I would also put out some fresh bread like this with some butter, baby. Do not hide that bread. And then I'd get some Prosecco, and then I would put the sun to bed and be like, here you go, honey. Dinner is served.
All right. Dinner at Randy Feltus's.
You could do a couple bowls on the side, but I go right into the pot.
Yeah, why not? Keep it casual, keep it rustic. Give him